Not everybody's getting paid.
I
Let's get
love
back
this,
to the
man.
television.
You got
No,
two.
you're being a homer.
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
he's
not
a bad
bad
man.
anymore.
Go Tigers.
Sound Off is ready. Are you?
All right, showtime, game time. Let's get ready
As
to
always,
rumble
Ricky. Thank
time.
you so much.
There's a tie-in later on in the show with this rumble thing going on.
you know.
All in one
Please
on Sound Off.
tell me
Oh,
that's
it's coming
not
up. Welcome in, Sound Off, Caesar Sportsbook, Horseshoe
Please,
Lake
God.
Charles. Fun show lined up. If these two knuckleheads don't hijack it with the hijinks. All right, you can throw flags, you can do what you want, but let's keep it on track.
We will always.
Hijack with hijinks. All right, quick rundown.
Yes.
Can the SEC make it 7 straight in Omaha
Wow.
College World Series?
It would be 7 straight.
If they win, if they win, we got 5 teams in. Will Lake Charles and Southwest Louisiana and McNeese keep the Southland Conference basketball tournament? There's some things going on. Chris Grant,
Rick,
the commissioner,
Rick.
better buck up and get it right. We got that on tap. Who should be the Saints' backup quarterback? Zach Wilson or Spencer Rattler? I've got some
You
thoughts.
want an answer now?
Not
you
now,
want
but
it now? Okay,
you know,
I'll give
be
you
ready
mine
to
whenever you're
argue.
ready for it, okay?
You know, there's an old phrase, I'd rather be in Philadelphia. It doesn't apply to A.J. Brown, another
Yeah.
mega trade. I like talking about mega trades in the NFL.
You
We got
didn't
that on
mind
our mind.
Philadelphia.
I
the
love
Arrows.
Philadelphia. PGA
Yes.
championships. All right,
Somebody
guys.
can get a shirt.
You need to get on my good side.
Yeah, I totally agree, Rick.
Okay. Need to get on my good. All right, here we go.
Well, I'm on this side. You won't let me sit on
that
your
is
right
correct.
side.
They're going to be rumbling on the South Lawn at the White House
Yeah.
this coming Saturday. We're going to talk about that. All right, President
Oh,
Trump
my
is involved, and it
God.
doesn't mean he's fighting with the Democrats either. Okay.
Yeah, Rick.
College World
This is
Series. We
gonna
got
be
5
good, I can
SEC
tell.
teams in. Earlier in the week, Mr. Hobbs offered his odds on who should win, who would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that whole
The
thing.
SEC's
But
got down.
any of the
No doubt.
five.
Any of the
could
5
win.
could win it, and maybe little Troy.
No,
Be
no,
like a
no,
Coastal Carolina
no,
and run through
no.
the. You never know in
Troy,
baseball.
no, no.
is
Too
2
much
and
pressure,
out.
Rick. Too much
We will
pressure.
see.
North Carolina is the only one might break the.
You know what I
SEC
saw?
streak.
I'm partial to the ACC because I like North
Yes,
Carolina
you are.
State, and I want to see we need to get back to the Power 5 with another West Coast league. You know the ACC, with the power of the ACC when it comes to baseball, they've only won 2 national championships in College World Series. Baseball. 2.
Are you kidding?
Yes.
Who
Look
that?
it up. The
can't be
ACC.
right.
I'm telling you, look it
Really?
up. Check me, historian.
Just 2?
Because they've been
Just
historic.
2. Wake Forest being one of them in the 60s or something. I was shocked when I read that.
Wow.
I thought Florida
Well,
State had
Virginia won one.
Virginia. Florida State has not won a national.
Oh, I
if
know.
I read it right,
I know.
check it.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, all right. So
That's
we
a
got
good
5
fact.
SEC teams in. You know who they are.
It
Georgia.
can't be right.
Check me.
Wow,
Alabama, Georgia, Oklahoma, Texas.
Miss.
Let's talk about Ole Miss.
Bianca.
Former McNeese coach Mike Bianca.
Yeah.
You said it a couple of weeks ago. Back in 22, they were the last team in the
Yeah,
field,
yeah.
and they went on a run and won the whole shebang. They were like kind of afterthoughts this year, right? For
Yeah.
this tournament. Now he's back
I
in.
don't really know.
You know-
I never.
Mike Bianca,
How many years was he here?
not long.
2 or
3, 4. Had a great run here.
Yeah,
Not
he
very long.
did. He
Yeah.
did.
Great coach. I think it's
Well,
great. I think
these
it's a great
SEC
story.
teams, they're only 2 of the 8 that had to win on the road in regional and in super regional.
Yeah.
Ole
yeah.
Miss and Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to throw Troy at me? No, Troy was at home.
At home.
For super regional.
I know.
Because they got Cinderella 2.0
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Little Rock.
That's right. Yeah, that's a real
Yeah,
one.
that's-
that was
yeah.
the weirdest.
That's the Trojans, Little Rock. Yeah, we know
No,
about
we-
that guy.
those
I know.
matchups
It's
are
going
gonna
to be
be
a
way
great
too
series. It's been a
It
great
is.
tournament so
It is.
far.
Yeah.
It's been chaotic at times, a lot of rain delays and suspensions, that whole thing. We're going to
That's
see.
part
All right.
of regional.
All right. We're going to get back on the Brendan Sorsby. I want to tease it
Yeah.
because you went off the rails on
You
Tuesday.
took me wrong. I'm not
You
saying
went off
what
the
he
rails.
did was right. I'm saying how the judge may have looked at.
Don't.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not in the
Because
courtroom.
that's what the judge is looking at. The
Next
facts
segment.
of what was given to him.
Next segment.
Okay.
All right, this is odd for me. I'm throwing a curveball. Where's my flag? I'm going to throw a
As
curveball at you.
always.
You ready? All
As
right,
always.
the NBA Finals. All right, the Knicks lead 2-0. They're
2 to
going to win
0.
this thing in probably 5. Okay. Too experienced, too good. I told
They
you all
are.
that a week
Wait a
ago.
minute.
It's
What
all
are you
Knicks.
talking
I
about?
didn't say you didn't.
Okay,
You agreed
okay,
with me.
Thank you.
Now, who's
All right.
in it?
The Knicks and the San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is a great young player.
He is.
But he's getting frazzled.
They beating him up.
He's 22. All right.
He's young.
President Trump made an appearance in Game 3 at Madison Square Garden. Why? Because there's a Democrat as mayor, and it's the Knicks in the NBA Finals for the first time since 1999.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with the president going to sporting events, but man, he can really.
Well, I have some experience.
Yeah, you something about him at LSU games, 2 of them?
But
one of them in Alabama.
In the Superdome.
One in Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa.
That great LSU Alabama
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
In 19. He was there. And it
And
was
the national
also
championship.
at the national championship.
Okay, so what problems? I mean, we know.
In Tuscaloosa, it was the absolute zoo. I mean,
Secret Service,
they
guns.
They
Yeah.
can't all be full-time Secret Service, but they must get part-time from every sheriff's department.
Yeah, you gotta get
because
local.
they were everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, he also came to the national championship game with Clemson.
Yeah,
that
in the dome.
and that you didn't notice it as much.
Okay.
I guess maybe the Superdome was better set up
Yeah.
to get
Yeah,
people
yeah.
in there early and all. But it is a pain in the butt.
It's
when
got
the
to be.
president
And it's got to be that way for not just for media, but everybody.
Yeah.
The organizers, the production people, and the fans, Kevin. Now, do you
I
have
agree.
a problem with the president showing up at the Knicks and Spurs and national championship?
Nope. I mean, nope.
You're good with it.
I'm good with it.
Okay.
Good with it.
Look,
It's a sporting event, Rick. I mean, what do you do, man?
all right,
What
it's
do you
going to
do,
add
Rick?
a certain
What do
appeal.
you
Look,
do?
it's the Knicks. They're going to win the NBA championship for the first time.
I mean-
since '99. I just think, sometimes though, it's Madison Square Garden. I mean,
But any politician wants that spotlight, Rick. You know
It's
what
a-
I'm saying?
it's a
Because
big spotlight.
They know it's going to be.
Regardless
it's going
of-
to be a
It's a
big
big spotlight.
spotlight.
It's a
Yeah,
big
there
spotlight.
are some sporting events where you can probably do it, but out of my experience, limited to those 2 football
I don't-
games,
It's-
it is a
Yeah.
it inconveniences a lot of people.
Yeah, I do.
I don't.
It
I don't
does.
think that a president's going to show up at a national T-ball championship. Okay.
I don't think so. Later on in the show, we'll talk about UFC, MMA on the
Yes,
South
yes.
Lawn of the White House. Oh my
Wow.
God.
What is this
Kevin,
country
you're ready. We're going to play the game. You ready?
Always.
Where do seafood lovers go for award-winning fried and boiled seafood?
Seafood Palace.
Where do seafood fans in Southwest Louisiana go for the biggest and best boiled crabs and crawfish?
Seafood Palace.
Where do hungry folks across the region go for down-home Cajun atmosphere?
That would be Seafood
Where
Palace.
should you go for lunch or dinner 6 days a week?
Seafood
Ding,
Palace.
ding, ding.
In Lake
David, you
Charles.
got 'em
all.
It's all right there at Seafood Palace, people.
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to wonder who to call. At Reclaim Restoration, we're your trusted partner, 24/7, 365. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, we rebuild, renew, and revitalize your property and your peace of mind. Locally trusted, nationally certified, and voted Acadiana's Choice 2024. Call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
We started noticing something around the
Window trim on this side of the house.
Exactly. And this is where the
wood sounds hollow from the termite snacking.
And this is where John
Hits the high note.
The original. The first. A light beer brewed to taste like beer. There's nothing like it. Legendary taste, only 96 calories. It's Miller time.
Welcome back to Caesar Sportsbook, Horseshoe
Yes.
Lake Charles. It is where we've been talking about for about a month, but it will culminate this Saturday, June 12th, the $20,000 jackpot frenzy. You got time still until
You do.
Saturday. Get those entries in via getting those 25 tier credits or through your Caesars reward card. You get chances to win $1,000 in free slot play.
That's a lot, guys. Slot
And
play,
we know
$1,000.
you would like to win that. $2,000 in free slots play
That's
is the
a
grand
lot.
finale drawing that's going on Saturday between 5 and 9 here at Horseshoe. They're going to be drawing winners.
Rick, let me say this.
Free
do you
slots.
Know, do you know how easy that will probably be for you to win a jackpot on the house's money?
And you got $1,000 sitting there playing. You can win some serious money.
Woo.
And that Horseshoe is also giving away $65,000 in prizes and that BMW sports car
That X5.
now through July 4th. So
That's a nice
some
car
are
up there,
big
that
winning
BMW.
here at Horseshoe.
That's a nice
All right,
X5.
guys. Brendan Sorsby is coming up.
Yes, it
I
is.
forgot. All right. The Saints, we didn't really talk about it much, but they signed a former first-round draft pick from 2021, Zach Wilson. Remember him from
Yeah, I remember.
BYU?
I remember him.
I look back. He was the number
remember
2
him.
draft pick.
Really?
Number 2
If he
first
had
round
panned
in
out-
What happened to him?
2021.
What
If
happened to him?
He went to
If
the
he
Jets.
had panned out, would he have been available for the Saints?
What
No.
happened?
So
to
he's
him?
bounced around the last
Question
4 years. He
asked.
went to the Jets, okay? Anyway.
Well, yeah, that's not a fair.
No. So he's bounced around a little bit. So now he's in camp. Kellen Moore, Mickey Loomis see something in him. He's going to battle Spencer Rattler for backup. My question is to you guys, we know the ceiling for Rattler. We've seen his ceiling, in my humble opinion. I don't think we've seen the best from Zach Wilson.
Rick-
Who do you want to be the backup?
I'll let Scooter go.
Well, Zach Wilson has the New York Jet excuse.
And he has starting experience.
Yeah, Spencer
As does Rattler.
So does
Yes.
Rattler. Rattler, the problem is consistency. You said he doesn't have the high. I think
I don't
Rattler has a high ceiling,
No.
and it'd be
Go
there
ahead.
one week, and then the basement is way down here.
Yeah.
So that's what you're dealing with Rattler.
I don't think Kevin. I don't think we've seen the best out of Zach Wilson. I think Kellen Moore can get more out of him.
Y'all are Zach Wilson. He would not be my backup. Let
Well,
me tell you
think
why.
he ought to be
Let me
starting
tell
over
you
Chuck.
why. Let me
Tell me why.
tell you why. You have a quarterback with Chuck, who's a pocket quarterback pretty much. If he
He
has to
can
run, he will.
move, but go
if he
ahead.
has to, he run. You keep Spencer Rattler because what if there's a team that you need his expertise at to confuse the defense and make them do you guys
Okay.
are so just out of the
legit.
box on how you think. If I'm
So-
a head coach, I want to be able to have that luxury of making my defense get confused and not know what's going on. If he's got a run,
so you
he's
want
probably the most
you
mobile
want
quarterback
Kellen Moore,
out of the three.
You
Am
want
I
the
right?
Saints
Rattler.
in the NFL to do a 2-quarterback system because
No,
of the,
no,
you just said
no.
that.
That's not what I said. You and Scooter always
hope-
misunderstand
I
what I'm
didn't
saying.
know. I'm
Just
with
like
you.
the gambling
Did you
guy.
not hear? Did you
No,
not hear
that's
that?
not what I meant. I want to keep a guy that if I got to put him
Shouldn't
in,
have said
I
it.
want to be able to confuse a defense with what he can do.
So you want a goal line
mobile
package
quarterback.
for Spencer
Keep
Rattler.
a mobile quarterback. Yes, Rick.
Bye. I'm leaving.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm leaving.
Jesus.
I'm not doing
I'm
this
not
show
saying
anymore.
this guy here.
I'm not
has
doing
to
the show.
Start. What is
Yeah,
he
I'll
talking
take
about?
over.
That guy can be somebody who I can keep in my back pocket in case I need him.
You're crazy.
Whatever.
Am I still?
Okay,
Am I
you're
still,
still
am I
outside the
still
show.
going-
See, Rick, oh my God.
Kevin,
Rick,
no.
let me ask you this here. He
All right.
was with the Jets. Did he start at any point in time with
Yes,
the Jets?
he was a starter for the New York Jets.
Now remember the team you just said he
That's
was a starter.
not
huh?
a good thing.
So that's good, huh? So
He
that's
didn't
good,
do
huh?
very
He was
well.
a starter, right? Okay.
He didn't do well.
All I'm saying, Rick, Spencer Rattler is the guy that I would keep, man. I would keep.
I didn't say. I said.
No, that's
No,
what
no,
you
no,
said.
no. I
That's
said,
what
who would
said.
you want as the backup? The Saints, the
Spencer
NFL
Rattler.
teams keep 3 quarterbacks.
Spencer Rattler. I want him as my backup. He knows the
So-
system. He's been there. Keep him. Spencer
They
Rattler,
might
somebody
keep him.
who I would keep.
But if you can
You
get
know-
an asset for Spencer Rattler, a
Yeah,
draft pick,
there
or a
you
player,
go. Always want to
I-
trade people. There you
get
go.
rid of him. If,
There you
if
go.
Zach Wilson proves
There
to be
you
better
go.
than
You wanna-
Rattler,
You want to trade
Rattler-
41 too. There you go.
you'd make a
Rattler's-
terrible general manager, by the way.
Rattler's psyche, he wants to be a starter. So he would be very,
You keep
listening
Spencer
to,
Rattler, okay?
He's not a
Afraid
starter
to.
in the
He
NFL.
may
Come
not
on,
be, Rick,
people.
but you
He
keep him,
thinks
Rick.
he is.
But you
Well,
keep
he's
him,
not.
Rick. You keep him, though.
I
I
bet
didn't
his
say get
agent
rid of him,
thinks-
Kevin.
Yes,
I'm
you
saying
did.
who do you
Yes, you
want
did.
as the backup, the number 2 man? And we'll find out in July camp. And I think it's Zach Wilson because I think we haven't seen the best of Zach Wilson. I think we have
Zach
seen the
Wilson's
ceiling
garbage.
for
Zach
Spencer
Wilson's
Rattler.
garbage.
All right.
He's
He
inconsistent.
was
the-
with the
the
Jets. What does that
exhibition
tell
games.
you? He was with the Jets. What does that tell you?
They're an NFL team for one
You
thing.
know,
Go ahead.
Chuck is only coming into his second year.
Yes.
The exhibition games, if they seen enough of
Of who?
Chuck
Yes.
to where the exhibition games, he can play just 1 or 2
Yes.
series
Yes.
and then let the backup.
Yes. We're gonna have a fight at backup between Wilson and Rattler. We will.
That works.
And I think Wilson will win out.
Rattler will be your backup
Okay,
quarterback
Kevin,
for
I'm
the
not going to
Saints.
walk off. I'm not going to walk
You know,
off
that's-
away from
that's
the
okay.
table
I'm
on
right
this.
again,
Two
guys.
back.
We got to
I'm
get
right
back
again.
on the Brendan Sorsby. He's been cleared by
Oh,
a Texas
Lord.
judge, even though he bet on the Indiana Hoosiers for like $30,000 while he was on the team. You're saying because he wasn't on the
Watch, here we
field,
go, watch.
the
Here
judge
we
may
go.
have looked
Here we
at
go.
that and said he had no bearing on the game
Let
outcome.
me be clear, now that you're done, let me be clear. What Sorsby did was wrong. You cannot bet. You cannot. I'm saying what the judge looked at,
How do you know what the judge looked at? You said
Because Rick,
maybe he
I'm
looked
looking
at
at that.
He
maybe.
looked at.
He did not
He didn't
bet
look
on
at
a
that.
game that he was playing in
No,
specifically
no. He
to say
heard
that
from the
he could have
defense
determined
saying
the outcome.
that the man has a
That's
mental
what you did.
problem with gambling.
He ain't got no
and
mental
bid
problem.
on
He
it.
got no mental problem.
Okay. Wait.
First of all, a Texas judge should not have heard this
Of
case.
course he
That's the
shouldn't.
problem.
If you have a drinking problem, right?
Right.
You can go get help.
Yes.
Right? That doesn't mean you can come to work drunk.
That's right. That's right.
Guys, I'm telling y'all, what he did was wrong.
Okay.
I'm telling you what the
You
judge,
made the
because
case.
we all talking about how did this happen. This is how
But
I
you're
think it may
saying,
have happened.
I'm getting
I
the
know
impression.
how it happened. A judge said, this
You should have never got a
university
Texas judge.
needs this quarterback.
But you're probably right, Scooter. You're probably right. I mean, you're being sarcastic.
And they're
but you're
in
probably
my
right.
district.
But you're probably right, Scooter.
The rules are the rules.
The law.
The
Rick.
law. He bet $90,000 in total bets using the phone. There
I
were
totally
small
agree
bets
with you, Rick.
at Indiana and at Cincinnati, and he continued placing
I
bets
totally
when he
agree.
transferred to
We're
Texas
not
Tech.
talking about flipping
I totally
nickels.
agree.
No.
Yeah, I
School
totally agree.
hall.
It was wrong.
Are you in agreement that
But
he,
he's
with us
just
that he
missing
should
two
not
games.
be in,
He's
should he
just
be in
missing
college?
2 games next year. That's all the judge gave him.
That's right. Should he be in college football next year
No.
or this coming season?
No.
Okay, I
What
don't
he
know.
did
What-
was wrong.
what are
Rick.
you
I'm
arguing
telling you,
about?
I'm arguing about what the judge made.
You
may have
don't know what the
his
judge looked at.
determination on
Okay.
because he gave it to him.
He should be out of college football. He's not going to be out of college football. It is.
He's not.
It's like
Well, it
Saban
could
said.
still get overturned.
Yes, he
Right.
could. Yes, he could. It
It's
should have
gonna
never
be-
been heard in Texas.
It's going
That
to be a
was a
long
mistake,
shot.
first of all.
The
Texas
NCAA
Tech, one of the
continues
richest
to
schools in college
lose
football.
in
You're
every
going to have it
court
there.
case. This is why they need a college sports commissioner to rule over these kind of things.
Calling Nick Saban.
Exactly.
Calling Nick
Yeah.
Saban.
Got a headache
Yeah.
and a half. We got to go to break. Round
Always
3 coming
too
up.
quick.
People do anything to make their beer cold. Try viral hacks. Use outdoor fridges. Freezers too. Oops. That's why the Coors Light Mountains turn blue. Because people don't just like beer. People like cold beer.
The thing that we noticed was the ants
Ants along the back door when it rains.
Exactly. And this is the window that
Jesse's broken 3 times.
you guys catch everything.
Reclaim Restoration is your trusted partner serving Southwest Louisiana from Lake Charles to Lafayette. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
All right, SoundOffers, thanks for hanging with
Yes.
us. I've calmed down a little bit. I'm not going to get up. I'm not going
Rick,
to storm
you know,
off. I'm
you're
not.
gonna have to get back on your
I'm
meds
here. I
because
gotta-
you know you go off sometimes on things that we
I
like.
do go off.
Can we bring him back?
It's that Italian blood. You get it boiling. All right. Next week, Tyler Bolfing, OC from McNeese. Tony
Oh, my
Peck, the
goodness.
DC from McNeese will be on the
That should
show.
be good conversation
It's a good
right
thing.
there.
You know why? McNeese and the Muckety Mucks and the athletic department, they got to start generating some buzz around Cowboy football. And
Say it
this
again.
is like generating the
again.
buzz for season ticket sales because
Say it-
football's here.
Say it again.
Buzz and vibe and interest and excitement. Woo! You know, basketball. We're going to have Bill Armstrong on the show in a couple of weeks to talk about his finished roster. And why? Cowgirl basketball, cowboy basketball, because they're winning. They're getting a lot of the lion's share of attention and
You're
excitement.
right, Rick, and rightfully
Because
so,
of the
Rick.
portal and all the
Rightfully so,
reworked
Rick.
rosters and blah, blah, blah.
Rightfully so, Rick.
They got to keep football front and center. This isn't LSU
It hasn't
football.
been lately. It hasn't been lately.
You got to generate the buzz.
It hasn't been lately, Rick.
That's
It
why.
hasn't been.
That's why we've been working to get Bolfing and Tony Peck here.
Yeah.
You know, to talk about football.
It will only take one thing. That is winning. To
You're right,
get
Scooter.
football back. where
Winning
it's
fixes
always
everything.
been.
Winning fixes everything.
I'm talking
Let me
about
tell you.
in the
It does.
minds, in the minds
It
of
does.
this area.
It's not.
Let me tell
They
you
can
something.
they can win their first 5 games, but that stadium isn't going to sell out, guys.
It'll
Nope.
get close.
Nope. Because you know what, Rick?
It
They'll
is
put a lot of
amazing
fans in, but
with all the struggles of the last however many years.
yeah,
with these
don't kid
folks,
yourself.
It still amazes me the crowds they get at the start of the year anyway.
Yeah. All
That's your loyal fans that's going to come regardless, Scooter. But Rick, the comment you made.
I'm not saying it's full.
You said it's still, if they win the first 5 games, it's still not going to fix anything.
I didn't say that. I said it will not sell out the stadium.
No, okay.
What
Okay,
I'm
will
talking
not
about, that
sell out.
shows you the potential is still there.
Oh, great potential.
It's
This is football
just, Rick,
country, damn it. All right. Let's go back to
Keep my
basketball.
comments to myself.
I mean, I'm flipping around
I'll
here.
keep them to
All right.
myself.
The Southland Conference basketball tournament is still under contract to be at the Townsville Law Arena
Yes.
through 2029. Commissioner Grant had a basketball conference a couple of
That
weeks
would be
ago.
Chris Grant.
And yeah, Chris Grant. And lo and behold, Stephen F. Austin started prodding and poking around like, why is it there? And started questioning.
Well, they all agreed to it.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't know if they
yeah.
all agreed to it, but there's a contract, and McNeese has already ponied up the deposit for the next 3 years. I don't blame Stephen F. Austin for asking questions, but there'll be no vote. It's here for 3 years.
Yes.
If you're any school except McNeese, you are furious that the conference did this.
What's the alternative? You want it back in Houston and
So
Katy?
let me
and have
ask
5
this.
people
No.
there?
Let me ask this.
You want it in San Antonio to draw 2 people?
Look.
No.
You can't have it in Nacogdoches.
Look.
You can't.
I'm
Let
just
me-
saying.
let me
I
s-
would be furious too if I'm one
I don't
of
know
them.
about. I don't know about furious.
Look.
But
No.
We had
Quest-
Chris Grant.
You know, every year, why not the conference champion regular season host it?
Host it.
Look.
Give me something
Look, yeah.
to work with.
Let me say
What?
this, Rick. We had Commissioner Chris Grant on the show. What did he say when we posed the question to him? Why do we feel Lake Charles is the premier spot for this tournament? He said, Kevin, Rick, location, location, location. There is no better place than to have it
Well,
here.
it does have that advantage.
So
Exactly.
let me say
But
this. What are
centrally
you
located.
arguing about? What are you arguing about, Rick, when it comes to the fact that coaches have said it's an advantage to McNeese? We beat
yeah,
you at
of
your
course
own
it is.
stadium. What's the advantage? We beating you at your home stadium.
Stephen F.
So what's the
Austin
advantage?
women beat the Cowgirls last year in the finals on the Cowgirls floor. Okay.
So Rick, what's the advantage?
Well,
Because
there-
that's what the coaches
let's
are
not
saying.
kid ourselves.
We are giving
Yeah,
Mac-
there is an advantage
The coaches are
playing on
saying
your home court.
McNeese has an advantage by having it here all these years. But you got to get there first of all
Exactly.
to play in it.
They won it because they're the better team.
My question, you're saying Stephen F. Austin is prodding the commission.
Why? Why do you think? Because they're good in basketball
they
and
don't like
they
it.
have they have
they
power.
got some-
And
They've
I don't
got
blame
leverage.
them for
I don't
not
blame
liking
them.
it. But what do they expect? I mean, I assume contracts were signed.
Yes.
Everything's been
overrule
put
that.
up.
Right.
I mean, you can be mad. You can be mad at the process that gave McNeese
Yes, yeah.
this advantage.
But it is
But
what
don't
it
get
is.
mad at McNeese for taking it.
No, of course not. And of course, Grant doesn't have that strong voice from Heath Schroyer anymore, who
right.
really cut this deal to save the
You're right.
conference.
You're
Now
right.
Schroyer's at LSU.
look.
Bridget Martin and Matt Fontenot and the Athletic, they better
gonna
come
have
out
to meet
strong
with him.
and bold
Yeah, they got
by
to meet
saying,
with
hey,
him.
don't mess around.
Yeah.
There ain't no messing around with this contract.
But Rick,
Through
how-
2029.
What legal grounds would they
Who
have?
knows?
they don't.
But
they don't. But Rick, let me say this. The problem is, Rick, I think with the Southland Conference and with men's basketball, McNeese, ever since Wade came here, they've been pissed off at the way that everything's transpired, and McNeese has become the attention of the whole Southland
the
men's
epicenter.
basketball.
And the
That's the
village.
whole thing.
They're the
That's the whole
But
thing,
look,
Rick.
Yes,
That's what's
McNeese
happening.
is the epicenter
And they
in
don't
the
like
Southland. But Stephen F. Austin won the regular season title last year.
They
It's a
did,
good
Rick.
program.
They did, Rick. So what's
Corpus
the advantage?
Christi is good. Lamar is good.
So what's the advantage, Rick, as to what they're saying? Because that's what was said to us, that they feel it's the advantage.
It is an advantage to play on your
Can you
home.
say
It
it on
is.
court?
Come on.
I'm not.
But we know. But this is the best
Would you
location
rather-
for it.
Would you rather play?
I know what you're saying, Scooter, but is it really? We beat you at your home thing. So what's the deal? Anybody can get beat.
Look,
I didn't
they have the
realize you
hotel
played
rooms here. It's
basketball
centrally
for
located.
McNeese.
It
Little bit.
didn't work in Katy. It
They-
won't work in
they-
Corpus Christi. It
Rick-
won't work in San Antonio. It won't work in Houston.
It won't, Rick.
To his
It won't.
point, okay, if you win the regular season championship,
I
I
know
love
what you're
that
saying.
because
Yeah.
the regular
You
season
should-
championship
you
should
should
count,
host it. You
and
should host
maybe you host a title game,
Well-
and maybe they figure out the early game.
Okay, Rick. So let me ask this.
Seed it and play it at the higher seed.
So
maybe.
what if McNeese wins it every year?
I'm just look.
What
it's,
happens?
It's going to
then,
be
Rick?
I
here
would
through.
say-
What happens then, Rick?
That kind of, it's a long time, not that long. Through 29,
Yes, that's.
I promise
three
you,
more
Yeah.
years.
it will not be here in 2030.
Well, that's a travesty. And what is the option? Give me an option.
You got to know what Scooter meant by
You're
saying
gonna go
that,
to
okay?
Nacogdoches?
You got to know what Scooter meant by
There's
saying
no
that.
hotel rooms. They got no amenities. You don't
Rick,
have Horseshoe Lake Charles.
That's my
You don't have
point,
great
Rick.
food.
Rick, that's
you
my
don't have
point.
great golf.
Chris Grant said it. Location, location, location.
There you go,
Come
Kevin.
on.
You're finally right on one.
Oh, my
We're gonna hit
goodness.
this break. We're coming right back. The Horseshoe Lake Charles experience begins with elite gaming in the region's newest and most exciting venue, featuring all your favorite table games and slots. Caesars Sportsbook at Horseshoe is the legend in sports betting, and speaking of legendary, Gordon Ramsay Steak is above all others, where celebrity chef Ramsay brings his fury of flavor to Southwest Louisiana. Great food and live music at Brews Brothers, and of course impeccable hotel accommodations. Plus, earn big with your Caesars Reward Card. That's Horseshoe Lake Charles.
Long days call for a Coors Banquet.
It's go time.
Brewed only with water from the Rockies. Hard work never tasted so refreshing. Coors Banquet. Start your legacy.
All right, we're back. Caesars
Yes, we are.
Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles. Boy, we're rocking and rolling. Let me tell you. All right. Boy, that was refreshing. I need a cold banquet. After that segment, I need a cold Coors Banquet.
Hey,
All
they
right.
got to calm down. The Southern Conference got to calm down.
President
Okay?
Trump was at Madison Square Garden for Game 3 of the Knicks and the Spurs. Dana White, his big buddy, is putting on a big
Dana
show
White.
Saturday on the South
Dana
Lawn
White.
outside of the White House. It's UFC, MMA. It's a big rumble on the lawn, gentlemen.
Doesn't that just make you
Isn't it?
proud?
Wait,
Well,
but-
can I talk?
Let him speak.
Doesn't
his
that
piece.
just make you proud to be an American?
What are you saying, Scooter?
Where
what
are
are you
we
saying, Scooter?
going?
What are you saying,
After
Scooter?
250
50
years.
years.
It's helping celebrate
What are
our
you
This
saying?
is how we're going to celebrate?
I thought it was his birthday. I thought it was the president's birthday.
I hope
Part
not.
of it.
Uh,
I thought
I
that
think
was
it's
part of
all
it.
about the 250.
I think
Well,
that was
see,
part of it.
he thinks what the 250-year celebration is really about Trump.
I thought it was his birthday. I
It's
thought
a
somebody
stick.
mentioned it was his birthday too.
They've been amassing this unbelievable arena thing. Dana
thing-
White.
The way you said
Dana
it up,
White says the only thing he fears of a problem is obvious: wind, rain,
Yeah.
lightning,
Yeah.
because it's outdoors.
It's outdoors. You're right. You can't cover it.
Earth, wind,
looks-
and fire.
It looks like some space.
Maybe they'll show up and play.
It looked like some space.
I
thing.
swear, I don't want to get political. By the time Trump gets out of the White House and the mall are going to look like Disneyland.
Well, I'm not the
Or
biggest
maybe-
UFC guy.
I'll
I'm a
watch
big
it.
I
boxing
don't
I'll
even
guy.
watch
like
it. I'll watch it.
You
though.
know,
I mean, it's
look,
entertaining, Rick.
I don't know. Maybe I'm misspeaking. Maybe all the proceeds is going to charity. Maybe
I don't
it's
know.
going to the national deficit. I don't know.
No. Well, what was
I
the
don't
reason,
know.
Rick, for actually having it there
To
begin
help
with?
celebrate 250 years of the country.
But they didn't say
And-
where it was
and
gonna-
Trump
what
is
was
a
gonna
big.
happen with the
Trump
money
and
or
Dana
what?
White, or no, I don't know that.
So my
I
question
hope
is this:
it
What
goes
if
to a
what
good
if the
cause?
turnout is not as great with the money they spent? They say they spent
Well,
close to
no,
13
it's gonna be-
million.
it's gonna be a
They
sellout.
say they've spent close to 13
Let's-
million.
I hope it goes
on
off
that.
okay. I don't want to see
Yeah.
lightning, rain,
No,
and
I
fire.
don't either.
Yeah.
But anyway, there we got. We got the
It's
rumble.
the first, very first.
I got
On the
very
South
first.
Lawn. Happy 250
Very first,
USA. Guidry, Hobbs, and Sarah.
Always.
Next time, right here at SoundOff. Not every